Warm greetings from the High 10. It is Everyday Shenanigans on this Friday, February 21st, 2020. I want to bring you said information pertaining to the Harvey Weinstein trial, and the said information is brought to you by NBC News. If you need verification for the story, jury in Harvey Weinstein trial says they're deadlocked. Judge orders them to keep deliberating. Jurors in the trial against Harvey Weinstein said Friday they are deadlocked on the two most serious counts against him, prompting the judge to order that any verdict must be unanimous. New York Supreme Court Judge James Burke added that if the jury can't reach a unanimous decision, then it can't return a verdict on the two counts of predatory sexual assault. The judge also asked the jury to keep deliberating. The jury of 7 men and 5 women began deliberations Tuesday in Weinstein's trial. The once powerful Hollywood mogul, 67, also faces 1 count each of first-degree rape and third-degree rape and 1 count of a criminal sex act. The structure of the charges means he can be found guilty of no more than 2 of them. In all, more than 80 women have accused the Oscar-winning producer behind Pulp Fiction and The King's Speech of sexual assault and harassment going back decades, though the charges were based primarily on allegations from former production assistant Mimi Haley and former aspiring actress Jessica Mann. But in more than a month inside a Manhattan court, prosecutors called 4 other accusers as witnesses who could testify about Weinstein's alleged pattern of serial abuse, including the Sopranos actress Annabella Sciorra, who has accused him of raping her in the early 1990s. Weinstein pleaded not guilty in the case and denies all allegations of consensual sex. His lawyers argued the trial was an example of the Me Too movement having run amok and repeatedly attempted to raise doubts about his accusers' credibility and motivations in coming forward. The flood of allegations against Weinstein, first reported in October 2017 by investigative journalists at the New York Times and the New Yorker, fueled the global reckoning over sexual misconduct by powerful men in entertainment, the news media, finance, and other profile industries. The trial centered on graphic testimony from Haley and Mann, who each recounted that Weinstein lured them with promises to help their careers and forced himself on them as they tried to fight back. Mercy. This is a developing story, so please check back for any updates. And if you need verification for the said information, please log on to NBC News. Well, they say the jurors have been deliberating since Tuesday, and they are deadlocked. So, not a good scenario. A couple days in, no verdict. I don't know what is on the minds of these 12 people. We will see. We will see what transpires over the weekend. If maybe they can reach a verdict tomorrow. I don't know. Perhaps Sunday. Who's to say? But that is the said information. I've already given you my 411 and take on this scenario. I think it's sad that a lot of these men are in high-powered positions and they use their status to try to coerce and or rape, assault women. It's sad. Frankly, as I said in my last video, if I was a woman who was accosted by one of these men, it doesn't even matter if they just said something vile, and it's probably best not to go back around them because you see where it's going. And due to the fact that they hold a position that could get you hired, I think you knew 9 times out of 10 what they wanted and what they were about. And it wasn't going to be sipping tea and eating biscuits. And any man that wants you to go back to his hotel room to discuss a job, you already know what time of day it is. I don't need to go back to your room to discuss a job with you. If we can't talk at this coffee house, downstairs lobby of the hotel, an open forum where I can definitely get away in case something jumps off, you understand what I'm saying? It's a no-go. Now, I understand a lot of people are eager, women, we all are eager to get jobs in the entertainment business, but you do have to know when to say, this doesn't look good, it doesn't sound good, and this person does not have my best interests at heart at all. Like and share, drop your comments below. And until the next update, this is Everyday Shenanigans. Thanks for joining me. You all stay safe out there, and I will be back with an update. Talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.